With this green glow makeup look, it's in with a few new items and keeping some old favorites. You don't have to start from scratch when creating a new makeup look. What I like to do is start with the things that I'm already really comfortable with, things I have a good relationship with. Pick those new colors and then see what you can put together to create perfect pairings. Today, we're going to be using all the brushes found in the Makeup Brush Starter Kit. The only thing I'm adding is the lash definer. That's because we want to really get volume and separation with our lashes to really give us that wide-eyed look. I'll be doing more of the statement look with the eyes, a bolder application with lips, but with the cheeks, I'm going to show you something new. It's a more subtle blush. This allows you to build up color to get the concentration you want, but it's a great place to start if you're new to makeup and you're a little scared of those really intense pigments that you're seeing in our type for blush offerings. So we're going to start with eyes. I always like to start top and go down. So we're going to grab what's new is going to come in the eyeliner, but this you can see is the emerald green. This is more of like a tealy blue color. It's like a sea green. It's really beautiful. Then we're going to be using Zest, which is a shimmery, sparkly, light green, and the matte white. So we always start with our matte white. I've already put primer on my eyelids, so we're good to go there. No worries, because if we're going to take the time to put makeup on, we want it to last all day. So I'm going to just blend that in a little bit on that side. There we go. Cover the whole eyelid in the white matte. This sets your foundation and your primers and gives you a nice clean slate to work with. So that was our large blender brush. Now I'm going in with the large shadow brush. We're going to grab the white here. I'm sorry, the Zest. So it's such a cool frosty green color. I'm going to start here in the middle of the eye and just pat. Kind of that area where you feel your eyeball under your eyelid. The great thing about patting is it allows you to really control where the color goes. And without it, whoosh, you know, and wiping, and you can't see where you're at. So we're gonna put that there, right there in the ball of the eye. Not all the way up to the inside because I want to keep it really wide and clean open there with the white matte. So we're just gonna put a little more on there. And as you're doing your eye makeup, don't feel like once you've used a color, you can't go back to it, because you totally can. Do the angled brush, and that's we're gonna pick up our emerald green here. So this is our more intense color. I like to make sure I've got enough on there, and then just dab your first dab on your hand rather than your eye. We're going to tap this in. I'm going to put the longer part of the angle up. You're going to find that place right where your brow bone begins, right above the crease of the eyelid. I'm going to tap, 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 concentrating the color right there and tapering it out. I'm going to start on the other side, and I like to build symmetrically. So we're going to do one eye, add more to the other eye, do the other eye. That way we have even balance. I want a little more intensity of color right there. There we are. See, woohoo. Can you see the color building? There we go. Got some symmetry. Now we're gonna go in with our blender brush, and we're not swooshing and swirling, we're tapping lightly. Tap lightly. There we go. All right, now we're gonna go in with our angled brush again. We're just gonna use the very tip of it. We're gonna grab some of the green on the tip, right there. Blow it off a little bit. We're gonna come under the eye, and we're just gonna tap this in right along the lash line. This is kind of gonna give us the soft illusion of a more subtle lined under eye, because it's this almost the same color as the eyeliner I'm gonna use. Tap, 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 tap it in, tap it in, tap it in. A little more. Once you get familiar and comfortable with your color, you don't need to tap it off as much, because you'll know how much you're bringing in and how much you're not. All right, so that's my eye. Lid's all done. I'm gonna blend just a little more right here. Blend that line over. As you can see, it's green. I kind of feel mermaidy with this look. And you'll understand especially why when I bring in my eyeliner. This is called sea green. And it is, don't be confused, because like the tip of it makes it look like it's just gonna be like a dull navy, but then you write it, and I'm gonna show you how intense that is. That is a beautiful teal green color. So I'm gonna go in and do my line. So I'm gonna concentrate on kind of little tiny short strokes into the lash line, because what I want to prevent is if you just go across the lid, you're going to have little white gaps where you can see the bottom of your eye lid showing through where the lashes are together, and we don't want. So we're going to go over quick strokes first, and then we'll go over and do our intensified bold line. This is just getting down tight into all the lashes. And I do take this one pretty much the whole length of the eye. This is going to make our eyelashes look fuller too. So you could stop there if you like a really light, minimal line, but I want the blue-green to show forth more. So I'm going to fill in this line up here, taking it in. I get so excited when I find a new color. I have my basic look, which you'll see in the 5-minute makeup video. And that's what I do most days, but every once in a while, I like to pull out my colors. I have my big giant makeup bag with all my colors in it, and I'll say, okay, well, I'm getting a little bored with this black eyeliner. What do I want to do for a little bit? And I'll pull in a colored, and I'll use that for a week or so, and then I'll switch it out. Here we go. So we're going to start here at the lash. We're going to do our traditional eyeliner line. Oop, and a little lash plate in there, over there. And this is where you get to go as thick as you want. I like to do a little thicker out here. You know, we talk about the cat eye, and I saw a makeup video once, and she called it puppy dog liner, and I was like so intrigued. I'm like, what does that mean? And you do it a little thicker right here, and you're just covering the line of the lash in the shape of the eye, so it's more of a round. Oh my god, that's a perfect description. It looks like a little cute puppy dog with those dark eyelids that they have. Because for those of us blessed with hooded eyes, we can't always get that cat eye look. There we go. And then when I get that part done, then I'm just going to flick it out just a little bit. So it's going to feel like you're drawing in the space where the eyelashes come together right there. See the difference? This is without that inner corner colored in, and this is with it. It really brings the color forward, and it opens the eye. Get it in there. Woo! Perfect. Just how I wanted it. Now, of course, wouldn't be complete without lashes. And we're going to do our lash curler. And there we go. Like I said, I've already got my primers on. That includes all my primers, including eyelashes and lips. We're going to fill that in really, really strongly. Lots and lots of mascara. Because this is an eye-focused makeup look. And once you get them in, you can shake it right there at the base a little bit. Then I like to take the tip and kind of flick these little outer lashes out. So you go up to get it on and then pull it out slightly as you're finishing those last coats. See how it kind of wings it out and open? Let's get some more. There we go. Little flicks out here. Get those all covered. And then the great way to get a perfect lower lash application without getting any mascara on your lower lashes is to do these simultaneously. Well, not simultaneously, right after each other. So you're going to comb your lashes on the top and then comb directly below, and it's going to deposit a little bit of the mascara from your upper application onto these lower lashes without it getting any little whiskers down there. Okay, so there's my eye done. Let's go to cheeks. So this is that new blush I'm telling you about. It is called Barely Mauve, which might sound, oh, that is not a type 4 word series. Just know we don't name the makeup colors. That's how they come from our vendors. But you just tap, tap, tap. And this one you can be a little more careful and generous. That's why I say if you're new to makeup, it's a good place to start here. We're going to start here. Kind of like, I like to start at the corner of my eye and come down, and that's where I start my blush, and then go out and kind of brush it up into the hairline. This is going to get you a really nice sun-kissed look because this is where the light hits on your cheekbones, and so if you were to get a nice blush from the sun, this is where it would be happening. You can see subtle. If I want to build up the color, I simply add in some more. I don't have to be as careful. So the clarity of the pigment is still there, but it's been slightly diluted with extra powders, and so it lets you be a little more forgiving. You can see I switched there, I'm blending it in. So those of us who've been around for a bit have seen the trends come and go with makeup. And remember, like, it was like 10, 15 years ago, everyone was just going crazy with the contouring. I was a little hesitant to try it and I really couldn't get into it. It just seemed like way too much work. But one thing that did come out of that is the use of highlighters. So we have this beautiful seashell highlighter, and I'm going to take this up with the domed end of the brush, brush it just along the cheekbone right above where I put the blush. This is going to give me a beautiful, dewy, glowy kind of warmth. A little bit there, a little bit on the tip of my nose, a little bit on the chin. So you can see it just warms it up, glows it up, makes me feel really pretty. Love that. So that's actually in my everyday rotation quite often. You might think it's like an extra step, but for me it's not, because it just really finishes it and makes it feel really glowy and lovely. Of course, we are not complete until we go to our lips. So we have a new lipstick to show you today. This is called Berry Jam. It is so fun. You'll see it's a crossover with Type 1. And when Type 1s use it, they use a different liner because that lightens it up. But we are going to go with my magenta. I laid out all my lip liners and I was trying to decide which one I wanted to use. And I thought, oh, I'm going to go purple and see how that looks. And it was the perfect match. And I love it so much. I'm going to do a slightly lighter lined lip here because we did do a lot of color in our eye makeup application. So we're going to come down here. Not all the way into the corner, and I'll show you why. So taper off in that last little bit. Same thing on the bottom. You'll see I don't start all the way to the edge. And I will mention something. I've had a lot of people comment over the years that my lips look so dry and I need to drink more water. I agree, they do look dry. I do have a health condition that causes it's hard for my body to hydrate all the way. So my lips look dry no matter how much water I drink, no matter what I put on them. So thank you for your concern. I know they look dry. They feel okay though. We're gonna put some lipstick here. This is our Berry Jam. Oh, there you go, on my teeth. I don't want that. Rub it in. So that gives us a nice, smooth, silky finish to our lips. If you do want to punch it up a bit, you can use, got some lipstick right there in my little Cupid's bow. Scoop that out of there because that's one of my favorite features of my lips. You can use Control lip gloss. We've had this lip gloss for years and years and years. And it is one of those that I just keep bringing into my makeup look because I love it so much. It's kind of a shimmery, purpley, magenta color. And I'm just going to use it in the pout. You can see, woohoo, just right there. And it's also a great match with my magenta if you wanted to have a gloss and a lipstick, a lip liner to wear just by themselves. That's a great choice. So as you can see, this is a beautiful, vibrant, colorful makeup look. If I had to pick one thing out of this that I just love that I'm so excited about, it's the eyeliner. And this I think would also look really amazing with a really minimal look. So if you wanted to do like all the neutral colors and then just punch it up on the eye with this eyeliner, that would be the way to do it. It is such a great color and I'm so excited to bring this into your makeup collection. This month is makeup month and we spend the entire month giving you tutorials, instruction. We're bringing some new items, show you how to use your old favorites so that you can get the most out of your makeup experience, so that you can feel comfortable and confident in your makeup look every day.